Okay, so let me ask that question one more time. What's the weather like? ¿Qué tiempo hace? I would like you to respond with, yeah, it's really great weather. So hace muy buen tiempo. So here we go. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Hace muy buen tiempo. On the flip side of that, ¿qué tiempo hace? Hace muy mal tiempo. Repitan. Una pregunta. ¿Hace mal tiempo en Iowa en la primavera, in the spring? Sí, es la primavera. Hace muy mal tiempo en Iowa. Notice malo again shortens to mal. Hace mal tiempo en el otoño, in the fall, in the autumn? No hace mal tiempo. Hace buen tiempo. Again, these are opinions. You could maybe disagree with me on that one, but let's do this one more time. I'm going to say it. You repeat it. Hace buen tiempo. Repitan. Hace mal tiempo. Repitan. Okay. What else for weather here? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Hace mucho calor. Repitan. That shouldn't be a surprise to you. We already know tengo calor when I am hot. So now when I am not hot, well, I guess I'm hot too. The sky's hot. But the temperature is hot. The weather is hot. So hace mucho calor. Notice I'm using hace. Hace has to do with making, right? So God makes the weather. So in this case, he makes a lot of heat. Hace mucho calor. Repitan, hace mucho calor. ¿Hace mucho calor en agosto o en febrero? En agosto, ¿sí? Hace mucho calor en agosto, en August. Okay, how about this one? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Hace mucho frío, repitan. Okay, hace mucho calor, hace mucho frío. Pregunta, ¿hace mucho frío en enero o en julio? En enero, en January. En enero hace mucho frío. En julio hace mucho calor, ¿sí? Hace mucho calor. Ok, otra foto. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Llueve mucho. It rains a lot. Notice in what month it does? En abril, in the month that we're currently in here. En abril, llueve mucho en abril. Let me ask you one more question. ¿Está lloviendo ahora? Notice what's going on here. We just talked about this progressive tense. When I use estar with an ando, or in this case, yendo, the verb llover, to rain, is an ER verb. So, ¿está lloviendo ahora, right now? No está lloviendo ahora. Okay, so notice that there's two vocab words in these two things here. One is it rains, llueve, and the other one, it is raining right now. So, está lloviendo. Same thing for the next one. ¿Qué tiempo hace? There's two things I can say. I can say, it snows much, nieva mucho en febrero. Repitan, por favor, nieva. It snows, nieva. Or, notice if I wanted to know if it's happening right now, está nevando ahora. Está nevando. Repitan. Yeah, unfortunately, sí. Está nevando ahora. Está nevando ahora. So there's two things again that we can talk about. It snows versus it is snowing. Same thing with it rains, llueve, or it is raining, está lloviendo. Okay, let's do a few more weather expressions here. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Está muy nublado. It's really cloudy. It's very cloudy. Repitan, está muy nublado. Pregunta, ¿está nublado en el verano o en el invierno? The summer or in the winter? Now, so we're going to talk about some of our new vocab is going to be the seasons. So, verano, summer, invierno, the winter. I guess both, right? Está nublado en el verano y en el invierno. Está nublado. Well, that's not a picture of está nublado. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Hace mucho sol. Repitan. Hace mucho sol en el verano, the summer, o en la primavera, or in the spring. Hace mucho sol en el verano, right? Probably more so than en la primavera. Hace mucho sol en el verano. Okay. Ask a few more. It has to do with some of the weather expressions. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Another hace phrase. Hace mucho viento. Repitan. It's really windy. He makes much wind. ¿Hace mucho viento hoy? Hoy aquí sí. Hace mucho viento hoy. Y está nevando. How about this one? ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? It's in the picture. Hace fresco. Repitan, hace fresco. So I wouldn't say hace frío. It's not super, super cold, but it's fresh, right? It's cool is the idea of that. So hace fresco. Here's my question. Hace fresco o hace frío hoy? It's probably different from wherever any of you guys are, but here I mentioned already that está nevando, so hace frío hoy. Hace frío hoy. All right, so I was going to go through those one more time, and I was going to put those pictures up, but what I'm going to have you do is the PowerPoint is in under the content section. It's in today's along with the videos, and I'm going to have you go back, and I'd like you to repeat those those weather expressions that go along with weather. So, hace buen tiempo, hace mal tiempo. Hace calor, hace sol, hace viento. There's several of them that have hace with them. And then there's a few that have está with them. Está nevando, está lloviendo. Just remind yourselves of what some of those things are. Okay, I'm going to pause it right here and go ahead and open that and go back and do that, and or refer to your vocab sheet with those as well. So take a second to maybe go through those 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, then on the front side of your vocab sheet, in the bottom right box, right here, I think that's where it is for you guys. Las estaciones, I kind of assumed those here in my weather expressions here. Some of the 4 seasons, las estaciones, and also the months of the year. We've kind of been working on the months of the year because I've had you write the date on all of your pruebas. So we've gone through enero, febrero, marzo. And here we are in Abril, coming up on Mayo. So before we go on, I would like us to first take a look at those words. Okay, I'm not sure where we left off here, but I would like us to look at the seasons, las estaciones, and also los meses, the months of the year. So if I repeated this, I'm sorry, I realized I wasn't recording. So let's do the seasons, las estaciones, repeat them. Let's do it kind of quickly here. La primavera, el verano, el otoño, el invierno. And then let's quickly go through los meses. Notice none of these are capitalized. That's a thing in Spanish, to not capitalize very many words. Months are one of those things. So enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio. Then notice there's just one letter off. Junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, y diciembre. Notice with diciembre, it's not diciembre, D-E-C, like it is in English. It's D-I-C, so the pronunciation is diciembre, diciembre. Okay, next slide, I'm going to put together the meses along with our ordinal numbers here. So, ¿cuál es el sexto mes del año? Primer, segundo, tercer, cuarto, quinto, sexto. ¿Cuál es el sexto mes del año? Es junio, ¿sí? Junio es el sexto mes. ¿Cuál es el segundo mes del año? Febrero, bien. ¿Cuál es el quinto mes? Primer, segundo, tercer, cuarto, quinto mes del año. Es mayo. El quinto mes del año es mayo. ¿Cuál es el? Notice I have primer mes del año. Notice I have to remove the O because it's in front of something that's masculine and singular. So, ¿cuál es el primer mes del año? Es enero, sí. ¿Cuál es el octavo mes del año? Think about octopus, octagon, right? So, ¿cuál es el octavo mes del año? Agosto es el octavo mes. ¿Cuál es el, here it is again, first and third are the only two that get shortened up when it's something that's masculine. So, ¿cuál es el tercer mes del año? Enero, febrero, marzo. Marzo es el tercer mes del año. ¿Cuál es el noveno mes del año? Kind of looks like the word noventa. Okay, so el noveno mes del año es septiembre. Septiembre. ¿Cuál es el cuarto mes del año? Primer, segundo, tercer, cuarto. El cuarto mes es abril. Estamos en abril. ¿Cuál es el décimo mes del año? And again, that looks like the word decimal, has to do with the number 10. So, ¿cuál es el décimo mes del año? Octubre es el décimo mes del año. We don't have the numbers 11th and 12th, so you're off the hook for those, but we do know 1st through 10th. So, keep practicing those as well. Okay, now, with the remaining time here, I don't know how much we will get. Whatever we don't get to, I will continue with next time. So I see that there's less than 4 minutes available. But I want you to first notice what is wrong with this particular paragraph. I'm going to read it to you, and you'll soon see what's wrong with it, what's weird about it. I have a new car. I take my car to school, and I take my car to church. I wash my car on Saturdays. I put my car in the garage at night. My friends want to drive my car because they like my car. Have you seen my car? Okay, now, it's clearly awkward, right? What's wrong with it, I guess there's nothing grammatically wrong with it, but what's kind of weird about it is that we keep repeating that phrase, my car, right? We've already established that it's my car, so there's another word that I would rather substitute for my car. Once I have established that I have a new car, I take it, right? What's the word in it for what is the word for it in Spanish? Well, if you remember back to way at the beginning when we talked about he, she, I, you, I said there's not a word for it. That's as a subject. What we're seeing right now is an object, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. Okay, now here's another thing that I think sounds weird to you, right? I'm going to read it. You tell me what sounds weird. Julio is my good friend. When him calls I, me talks to he on the phone almost every night. Us go to the movies a lot with his parents. Them are cool. Whenever me go to their house, them invite I in and make I feel welcome. Me like they. Okay, first question is, did you understand what I meant? You did. It's clear what I'm meaning, right? But what's not, if you were to hear me say this in English, you'd be like, wow, you don't speak English very well. Correct. Because what's going on is the us is where the we should go. The I is where the me should go. We've got two kinds of pronouns in English and in Spanish, by the way. And one is called the subject pronoun. We've learned those all in Spanish already. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, ellos, ustedes. But there's another kind of pronoun that we call object pronouns. Not I, but me. Okay? The word I in Spanish is yo. Well, what about me? Okay? I'm going to show you in Spanish here that would be the same idea. So we're at less than a minute. I'm thinking we might not even get this through this page, but follow with me here. Cuando voy de vacaciones, when I go on vacation, yo tomo muchas fotografías. Tomo las fotos del paisaje, muestro las fotos, pongo las fotos, miro las fotos. Same thing as my car on the previous page, right? Wouldn't there be a better way to say I show them, I look at them? Oh, there is. We're going to talk about that. And here it is. So I'm going to run out of time. So I'm going to pick up where I left off on the next class. But I'm probably going to alter a little bit of the homework that I'm going to give you so that I'm just going to have you watch the tutorial for the next time, but I'll take off the assignments to go with that.